Hello and welcome to Career Chat Live. This is going to be a very last one for 2025. So I hope you are listening and you're going to be here hanging out with us for the next few minutes. It's not going to be a very long one, but I just wanted to come in here and talk to you one more time before we get into the holidays and begin to enjoy all the good things. So, welcome again to Career Chat Live. This is a series for African women in STEM who want straight talk and real strategies. So, I'm Adezile Judogalanya, a TEDx speaker, a leadership and strategy coach, and the founder of African Women in STEM. And African Women in STEM is a professional network and community that empowers women to take ownership of their careers, reach their full potential, and pay it forward. And we offer career and leadership development programs, mentoring, and a supportive community. So, whatever your career goal is, whether it's to get a job, get a promotion, build your network, and more money, you will find the resources that you need to succeed and thrive within our community. I believe strongly that the one asset every African woman in STEM needs is a power network that helps her unlock opportunities. So follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube, wherever you prefer to tune in for Career Chat Live. And our website is africanwomeninstem.com, where you can go and check out all the other good things and incredible things that we offer to African women in STEM and women in STEM in general, and our allies and advocates. All right. So today, again, I'm going solo. I've been going solo for the past couple of weeks, but that's okay. Um, I don't have a question from an audience, but I have something that I know that is in everybody's mind. So technically, it's a question, but it's a question from you all. So I just finished a live with my founder friend and another founder friend. And one of the questions we asked our guest is, what is your recommendation for founders for 2026? And his response was, be bold. Be bold. That response couldn't have been more apt, honestly. I was just listening to it. I was like, oh my goodness, yes. Because this week, if you've been following me on LinkedIn, you will notice that I've been putting out posts and about African women in STEM, about how we're going to survive and succeed and thrive in our careers. And it's all about stepping out, building relationships, stepping out, building relationships. And that's really critical. So whatever you're doing, whatever it is you're planning for 2026, being bold is definitely going to get you there. So what does that look like? It's basically saying, I'm going to do the thing, and you go ahead and do it. So let me give you an example. You know, for example, that you need to be part of a powerful community. I'm going to use the African women STEM as an example. You need to build that network. You need to be around women who will support you, champion you, center you. But you keep telling yourself, I'm going to do it later. Or I'll do it when all my friends have done it. Or I just want to wait and see. You know you want to be promoted, but you postpone the conversation with your manager. Oh, well, he doesn't seem to be in a good mood right now. Or this is not the best week, this is not the best time. You know you want to go for a particular role or job that that is out there that you think you're really going to be good at. But then you tell yourself, well, I think I need to go get this certification, that certification. I think I need a couple more years. I don't know if I'm quite ready yet. So you think of these things, and when you think of it, there's an element of boldness, and then you manage to talk yourself out of that. So in 2026, more than making New Year resolutions, which, I'm going to talk about that because I have something about resolutions, because resolutions are like resolve. I resolve to do XYZ. And what happens is that when you don't feel the resolve, you fall, it falls to the wayside. And by, best case scenario, March, some people, even for the end of January, they're done with the new resolutions. So when you're making your plans for next year, when you're thinking about 2026, instead of making the resolutions that may end up being kind of difficult for you to keep, just have this one intention. Stepping into 2026, I want to be bold. And then let that guide you throughout 2026. So, what that looks like is when you hear something, you take action, you take imperfect action. Don't wait. Don't go get more tools. Don't go do more stuff. Don't go research it some more. Don't wait for all your friends to be a part of it. Don't go ask 10,000 people. Just do the thing and then figure it out as you're taking action. The reason why I say set intention first is what do I want? What do I want out of my life? What do I want out of my career? If you decide that and you tell yourself, I'm going to be bold and I'm going to take bold steps and I'm going to take bold steps and make imperfect, take imperfect action throughout next year. So when the time comes for you to take that action, you've already set that intention for it and you let yourself do the thing. Okay, so in 2026, rather than, you can make your New Year resolutions, that's fine. But let your intention to be bold and take imperfect action be the thing that leads you. Because what it's going to do is that all those things that you have on your goals list, all the things you want to achieve, all the things that you're resolving to do, you will do them. Because now you're not thinking of the list of 10 things. You're just thinking of one thing. I will be bold and take imperfect action. So if on your list is get a promotion, on your list is get a new job, on your list is buy a new house, on your list is make more money, on your list is, learn to say no to things, you can have a list of 15 things and all of a sudden you're trying to do all 15 things and it gets to be overwhelming. But if on your list is just one thing, I'm going to be bold in 2026 and take imperfect action, you will, from between January and December, actually have hundreds of opportunities or hundreds of things that come up that you have to take action on. And the one thing is going to guide you and guide you to the right path. So let's be bold in 2026. And if you have more questions about how to do that, you can always reach out to me. I'm a DM away. Or you can send me an email, support@africanwomenistem.com. I said African Women in STEM because in my career, I spent 20 years in industry. That's a long time. There are a lot of things that I did not have. There are a lot of things I wish I had. And there are a lot of things that I know that would have made a difference in my career if I had known about them earlier. So African Women in STEM is here to make your career a much better one, to make you have a much better career experience, to save you time, so that you're not in year 10 having someone tell you something that you should have started doing year 1, 2, or 3. Because the more people you know, the better your life is. I say this all the time, connections are currency. And not just any connections, aligned connections. And if an African woman is STEM, you need to be around people that get you, understand you, support you, will give you strategies, advice, tips, tricks that will work for you. A couple of weeks ago, I wrote a post about be like Bob. So what does that mean? Is that just when they give you a feedback, they should be like somebody that you can't be. Look at me, I can't be like Bob. There's no way. So being like Bob doesn't work. So if I tell you what Bob does, it might work for Bob, but if you try it, it's not going to work for you. In general, we see this post on LinkedIn all the time. If a man does something, he will be applauded. If a woman does the same thing, she'll be punished. Being bold, for a man, they're like, oh my goodness, yes, he stepped on and he did the thing. And if a woman does the exact same thing, who does she think she is? Because they feel they could have voted for permission. So don't go ask someone that doesn't understand you how you can do the thing. So if you're thinking about 2026 and thinking about the one thing that you're supposed to focus on, which is being bold and stepping out boldly and doing the thing, and you have questions around it, you're not sure how to do it, reach out to me. Again, I'm a DM away. You can send me an email. And you can also join our community of African women in STEM. We're here to welcome you. We look forward to having you so that we can support you through everything you're doing through your career. All right, so if you visit our website, you can see a link that says join our membership. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you can also join our membership that way. If you don't know how, reach out to me, send me a DM or an email, and I'll let you know how to join our membership. Because 2026 is not a year to play. Investing in yourself, investing in your growth, investing in your development is part of being bold. Taking action when you're probably the only one taking that action in your group of friends is part of being bold. Doing something that you've never done before or that people tell you you probably shouldn't do because, again, you're a smart woman, you should be able to figure things out. It's part of being bold. And I think one of the things that holds women in STEM back is the fact that we are smart and we should be able to figure things out. But think about it. We sit down and we think about the promotion that we should have gotten that we didn't get, the sponsorship that we should have gotten that we didn't get. Why? Because we have nobody. The men that are progressing are not progressing just because they're men, and definitely they're not progressing because they're better. They're progressing because they have a support system that we don't have. A woman, best case scenario, may get one sponsor. Your male colleague may probably have 10 or 20. If you have 10 or 20 people speaking up for you, what are the chances that you're going to succeed in everything that you think about doing? So I am excited to be here. And I want to say thank you for being with me every Tuesday from when I started this Career Chat Live, bringing in your questions and listening and hopefully taking the answers that we've provided, either me or my guests have provided here, and doing something with it. I appreciate it so much. I don't take it for granted that you make time to listen, you make time to show up. And I want to say thank you so much and wish you a happy holidays and let you know that I look forward to see you 2026, and I look forward to us doing bigger, better things because we're going to step into 2026 with the intention to be bold. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself first. And don't live in the world where you put yourself last. Okay? So happy holidays. Celebrate the rest of 2025. I will see you next year again on Career Chat Live every Tuesday. Bye.